What's up, everybody? It is FallenEnvii, and this is episode 1 of season 1 of Rolling the Dice. This is a series where I go on my phone. I have an app which generates a random class for me, and this random class is actually Mp5 with a silencer, extreme conditioning. I do believe it's quick draw and stalker. So this series is where I take, like I said before, a randomly generated class, and I rate the primary weapon, the secondary weapon, and the perk system and everything, and I do an overall rating, whether or not you can just pick up the gun and go, or if it's just complete shit. I am a quick scoper, so I haven't used an automatic weapon for a really long time, and so this will be a good chance for me to not only get used to using an automatic weapon again, but it goes to show how good it can be. So like I said, I'm using the Mp5 with suppressed. This is hardcore gameplay, as you can see. Also, I apologize for any lisp I may have. I recently got my tongue pierced, and no, not because I want to give blowjobs, but just because it's something I've always wanted to get. Anyway, so like I said, this is hardcore. Just the reason I'm in hardcore is because it is shit in just regular core. Like, it's just terrible. Like, seriously, I would give it a 2 out of 10. I don't know if that's just me, but anyways, so 2 out of 10 for the core, obviously, and it's actually a really good weapon for hardcore. So if you're looking for a good weapon to use in hardcore, I do suggest the Mp5 suppressed. It is pretty good long range. The iron sights aren't exactly the best. I don't like iron sights that are extremely close to the gun, because I usually find it hard to aim. I do play on a 10 sensitivity though, so I mean it was a little weird using 10 sensitivity with a submachine gun with stalker on it. The aiming was a little weird. As far as short range go, I like the short range because you can use it. It doesn't really matter. The hipfire like box and everything. I can't remember what to call them. You can hipfire it, no problem. It's a pretty small box, but and even if you're aiming it down, it takes like 2 shots. In hardcore, it takes like 1. But as you can see, like long range, it's pretty accurate. I enjoyed using it in hardcore. I hated using it in core. I seriously wanted to just stop the game and destroy it. But yeah, so I think for hardcore, for this gun, I have to give it like a 6 out of 10 for hardcore, a 2 out of 10 for core. So yeah, and I was given now for the secondary weapon, I was given a Magnum, and the Magnum is actually a really good weapon for core and hardcore, specifically hardcore, because it is a one-shot kill. I wasn't giving any attachments on it, so an attachment I do remember using back in the day. If any of you guys remember the first 2 episodes I ever did for this, like the first first 2 pilot episodes, I guess, like kind of just to see what you guys thought of the series. Just during Black Ops, by the way, I had an ACOG on a Magnum, and I was playing hardcore with it, and it was a one-shot kill. It's great for sniping people, and it was a lot of fun to use. The same thing goes for the Modern Warfare 3. Is that you put an ACOG on that thing, and hardcore is amazing. Core, not so much. The recoil is pretty high, so I mean, you have to kind of get used to it first. But I think an overall ranking for it would have to be like 7 out of 10. So moving on to the perks, extreme conditioning. I love using this with a submachine gun because you can get to where you need to go quick, and I just killed myself there. I didn't see my teammate, but anyways, I like using extreme conditioning. Like I said before, you can move to where you need to go really quickly. Plus the submachine gun is very light. You can move really fast, and that was a triple kill. That was montage material. You guys will see that later on. So extreme conditioning, I give that a 10 out of 10 for using a submachine gun. I mean, that's awesome. And then quick draw, that's a really good weapon to use. Like right there, it's about a half a second quicker to aim down the sights. So that would have to be like, I'd have to give that like a 10 out of 10. And as far as stalker goes, I'm not a huge fan of it with a submachine gun because you're already moving really fast. So I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna give that like a 4 out of 10 just because it was a little bit of a pain in the ass because I was moving way too fast. So there is such thing as too much speed when you're using a submachine gun. And then the kill streaks were, as you saw, booby trap, airdrop, and advanced UAV, as well as recon juggernaut. That was a lot of fun to use. It is support, so I love support just because you can always get your kill streaks. And a juggernaut is so much fun to use in hardcore. As far as core goes, it helps a lot. All this, so I mean, all in all, for the kill streaks, I have to give it like 8 out of 10. It's support, so I mean, it's always gonna help you out. And yeah, so I think for the overall ranking for this, I'd have to give it a 7 out of 10 if you're playing hardcore. If not, I'd have to give it about 5 out of 10 if you're playing core. So this is the first episode of Rolling the Dice. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys might want to try this out. And if you guys have any better luck with me, better luck in core than I did, let me know, and I'll think about you, and just let me know what you guys think of it. I'm Iconic Serenity. Peace.